We didn't make some other crazy, stupid mistake, did we?
This is a very big project for us. Look at that one, Dace. So we just finished up loading. So you really like one of those strawberries you got there in your hand. Now that the cows are fed, first thing I'm gonna get into is cutting a board for our cousin out at the farm market. He's getting all the electrical set up for our freezer. Hopefully by the end of today, that will be up and running, which will be crazy because if you see my last video, it's been like 2 years since we've had it up. It's just taken a long time to get everything together. And so I guess this board is where all the electrical is gonna go onto, and he wants it 18 by 30. So I'm getting everything laid out. Let's get to cutting. I definitely would not say I'm the best at this, but I'll get the job done. I was afraid of that. I've been having trouble with this Milwaukki saw for a while. Once in a while it'll cut good, other times like I press the trigger, well, there it's working good. Other times it just won't go. So I just got out here to the farm market. I'm gonna start working on this clean out pipe. Company came and blew this all out, so the pipe's fairly clean. I gotta dig down, there's a 90 where this pipe broke off at, where my mom hit it with the truck if you didn't see my last video. And so I'm gonna dig down, cut that off. So I'm gonna need a pretty big hole. So I guess I better just get to digging. It's gonna need to be probably from here to here, from there to there. That way I have room to get down in there, cut it off, do what I need to do. Dirt's gonna go in the pipe, but the pipe's coming out of there anyway, so that don't even matter, I don't think. So I've been digging for like 20 minutes. A lot of big rocks as I got down in there. So that took me a while. Luckily we had a bar out here, I was digging them out. But now I'm facing the problem with it is filling up with water. Not to where it's going up over the pipe, which is great because there is some dirt that fell in there and I don't want that to clog the pipe again. My thinking is once we cut it off there and there, you know, the dirt is only right in the middle, so that won't be an issue. But I can't let water go down in there and wash it down because then that will be a problem. And so that's all fine and dandy, but then this pipe goes through here, this conduit, which I'm sure some kind of electrical is going through. So now that's gonna cause a problem. Of course, it goes through right there. So that's gonna make it kind of tedious to get in around that, but we're gonna have to make it work no matter what. But with that water being in there, there's really nothing I can do at the moment. So I'm basically at a standstill now until Dad comes out. He's gonna bring a pump. We're gonna pump it out and then hopefully we can get down in there and work. We could try and wait till it dries out, but you never know if it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's definitely not gonna dry out today. And so we just can't keep waiting, it's gotta get done. Mom is in the greenhouse watering, but in the meantime, while I'm waiting for Dad to come out, I'm gonna grab the wheelbarrow and I'm gonna go pick up the pile of rocks from when I tilled up the zinnia patch. Pulled a lot of rocks out of this little tiny patch, and there's still a lot more. I was trying to get the biggest ones just while I was tilling. I'm excited to get back through here again. I think it's gonna till like butter now. So Dad just showed up, picked a lot more rocks than the pile I had. Still hundreds and hundreds more, but I'm trying to get all the biggest ones I can find. And I'm sure when I tow it up again, I'll bring more big ones to the surface. But this will be like the 3rd or 4th year now that I've been pulling them out. So eventually I won't have any big rocks to deal with.
We used to have a filter, a little Mickey Mouse filter that would really work nice so we don't fuck up dirt. You'll need, oh, I left that on there. For another one. Where's the deepest spot?
Probably right there.
Still build up right here, but I guess I can't get it. I can't make it back in there to. Where's that trailer shelf?
It's got 2 inches on the other side of that, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll come back to that one.
It'll be close. Now you want me to do it here?
Yeah. We don't want to get stones or mud underneath it. When we torque it down, then it won't be tightened right.
How am I going? Good? Actually, I'm really good.
What a handyman.
Pipe is now out. This is what it looks like. That's what's broke. This is the top part of it that broke off, that Mom hit. So he's cleaning the burrs off of the pipe after cutting. Now we're gonna build the new one and slip it in.
And this one here gets glued up on both sides. Hope that seals okay. So let's put our two together first. There it is. Like this. Oh boy.
I should have just picked up new glue. It's like $5.
Yep. Do that one. Oh boy, we should have had new glue.
Alex said you should turn it as
Supposed to turn it, yeah.
It's probably done now already.
Something don't seem right to me. We didn't make some other crazy, stupid mistake, did we? 18 and a quarter. Why ain't talking about it so you're not gonna be able to turn it there. Should we put it in?
I guess so.
Which side? This is the real more rigid side, I think. Okay, now that one we have to manipulate in there a little bit. Should we put one side on first? Maybe once the rubber's going on the screwdriver. No, it's vertical. We can deal with that after you get around.
So I think you have to lift up on that, I think. Does it need to go down? Over?
Looks like you gotta come toward you.
Towards me?
Yeah.
More?
Nope, that's perfect.
Wow. What do those do?
It's just like a coupling, but yeah.
Oh, just go over it. Just tighten it down.
Did you want to make this more vertical?
Oh yeah. Does that look right?
A little more, yeah. Right there.
Here you go, master.
So we just finished up for today. Obviously, as you've seen, this is a very big project for us. Maybe for somebody who knows exactly what they're doing, this is simple, but for us, you know, pretty proud that we did it the way we did it and are very thorough with how it was done. So we know that it's not gonna leak, there's no cracks, there's no dirt in the pipe, nothing like that. And so now the next step is gonna be not just, you know, getting a nice bed of gravel underneath that pipe and covering it. Our cousin is gonna come, who knows a lot more about this than what we do. He's actually gonna encase this in concrete. That way it's below the surface then, and nobody can hit it, crack it off, and hopefully it will never have to be fixed again unless something crazy happens.
How would they pump it out then?
Well, this is a clean out drain right here, from what I understand. And so then you would just, if this is below the surface, you would just, you know, take up a little bit of dirt and then access that cap and then blow it out. I think that's how it works.
But what if it's covered in concrete?
Well, no, he's only gonna cover it in concrete like 3/4 of the way up the pipe. Like this is gonna be a lot shorter. This will not stick up above the ground no more. This is gonna be cut down shorter, and then yeah, that's gonna stick up out.
So then they could just take off the top and
Do what they need to do. Exactly. Is my tire like deflated?
a little, yeah.
There's a lot of weight in here. Yeah. Tell me how far. Is that good?
There's gloves in there.
Oh shoot. That's about it, right? Ain't it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Whoa. A different cousin came today and he got all the wiring finished up for the freezer. That's this conduit here, a box there, another box inside. I don't know if he did this here or not. That could have been Frank's doing. And so now Frank, who is not any relation, has got to come back one more time, do what he needs to do, and that thing should be up and running. So tonight my mom and dad are gonna either go somewhere or maybe order shelving online to put all of our supplies in the freezer, and they'll be ready to rock. So it's now the next day, starting out here this morning in the berry patch. I think myself, my mom, my dad are all gonna be picking, but mom and dad both had to go do things, so I'm just here by myself at the moment. We're gonna try and get like 6, 12, 18, 20, like 30 quarts. If that goes easy, we'll get more. If not, we're gonna move on to other things like watering the greenhouses because we got a load truck for market tomorrow on Wednesday. I have not picked berries on this end of the field yet. These berries here do not look too great. The bushes are really, really tiny, but there is a berry or two here and there, like that's beautiful. And so I'm gonna see what I can get here, but I'm gonna probably migrate my way over on this side. If you guys don't know how we lay out a strawberry field or how most farmers lay out a strawberry field, this is how it works. So usually you plant multiple different varieties because if a variety does fail, you don't want your whole field to go down. Now, in this case, we're having a huge issue with just disease problems, but regardless of that fact, so we have like 2 rows of early, then early mid, mid, mid late, and then late. Now, that doesn't always hold true because sometimes they just all come on at one time. Not that it's supposed to happen that way, but it does. And so we started off the past couple of days picking off over on that side, but now this side is starting to ripen. And the nice thing about these is that they are looking a lot healthier, like as far as the bush goes, than those over there. Now, I don't know if this is because we planted these ones bare root and they were plugs, but regardless, these ones look nicer, at least at the moment. The only problem with these guys is that they're huge and the birds are just annihilating them. That is obviously horrible, and we hate to see that because now these berries are like huge and they're no good no more. We are still losing these as well though, so it's not like the disease is not affecting those. I love when you can look at the side of the bush and just see berries hanging. That's beautiful. Like that's good picking right there. You got 3 good sized berries. There's actually a 4th one in there off of one little cluster. If only the entire field was like that. Good morning, Dace. So I really like one of those strawberries you got there in your hand. No, you don't want that one? Maybe say, maybe another one. Let me try that one. I'm not giving you no more, Dace. So I've been at it for like, I don't know, 15 minutes, and it is far better picking than it was last time I was out here. This variety here is not a big variety for sure, but there's a lot of berries in here, which is really nice. Actually, these berries here are beautiful. Can't get them much bigger than that. Look at that berry. Look at that one, Dace. You see it, Dace? So what is that? So I just finished my first 6. Now Mom's out here. She got almost 3, but I kind of picked out this little section now as soon as she finishes those couple bushes. And so we're probably gonna need to move now into these rows that the berries don't look quite as good, but there is red berries here. So we've just about went through the entire field and we got 24. We're trying to get a couple more yet. And then we're gonna call that a day and get back down to the greenhouses and start watering. So after strawberries came down, watered the greenhouse. I watered number 2, Dad watered number 1. Mom took the berries out, dropped the berries off, and they're already sold out. Now she just came back. I just got the first load up here. Uncle Rick should be coming soon. This whole lift gate right here is all zinnias and snapdragons. And the only reason I'm taking so many is because I would say zinnias are definitely number 1. Snapdragons are a close number 2. And we sell out every single week, even on the rainy days. So I wanna make sure we don't sell out. And if we do, well, I know I brought about as many as I could. So we just finished up loading. Once again, all the way to the back. This should be the very last full load, if we have a good day tomorrow, which I'm hoping, because it is supposed to be a beautiful day. And I just can't imagine, after having 3 weeks of rain, it's not gonna be good. Before I ended the day, I wanted to come out and check out my dill, see if it was starting to come up yet. I have these 2 rows right here, which doesn't look like anything. But when you get down real close, which I just seen some, right here, I mean, it's barely just coming out of the ground. Right here, right down through there, it's just starting to pop out. Now there is some weeds coming up, so hopefully I can take care of those as soon as the dill gets a little bit bigger. I just don't wanna go to pull the weeds out and also pull the dill out or scratch, rocks over top the dill. So I'm gonna let that go just for a little bit yet, probably a couple more days.